Hello everyone and welcome back to Divide and Conquer. I am Sir Agamund and it's been a little while, but we are back now as the Ar-Adûnâim, picking up right where we left off after that battle here in Dol Vorn, and thankfully we have some garrison units here. I thought all was lost here, but alas we have 2 units of defenders that will keep our general alive at this time, which may allow him to recuperate his forces in the northwest here, and hopefully we can finally get Enedwythe out of this campaign because they have been a nuisance for a very long time now. Now we have very few survivors from that last battle, only 4 household guard, 3 resident footmen, and 14 royal guard. But with our 1 catapult man here, who doesn't even have the catapult on him, it's just some dude with an axe. He's just going to hang out and sit in the town square, because that's all he's good for. Now, we will probably just hold the gates and let them get inside, where we can simply funnel them. Now, I do apologize for the break-in content for the past week or so. Just been busy with some things in life, so, you know, but I'm back now. And we are back to somewhat regular content here. After this, we have to fight off Dunland and then still deal with Isengard. And then we're going to end up basically in the depths of Eriador. And I'm considering perhaps fighting Gondor soon as well. That way we can fight someone a little different than just being in Eriador, because that's where the Angmar campaign's heading to right now. As for modding news, honestly not too much has actually happened since the last time we had played. I've done a few things on my end that I thought might just help, but honestly things have been a little slow right now in mod development. I'm just going to put this on time 6 because we'll easily crush these guys. They're not going to last for long. You guys get in there, keep surrounding the enemy. What is it, 73 clan heralds? I'm not even worried about those guys. All the casualties here, like, they don't matter. It doesn't matter how many of our soldiers die at the end of the day. We'll just put these guys into shield wall there and try to push them on out of here. Yes, yes, yes. And another reason I haven't been recording is I've been playing a Warhammer campaign just casually, and I just haven't felt like recording that. It's actually a modded Archon the Black campaign, and it's actually been super fun, if a bit easy for me right now. In fact, I've already conquered all of the Southlands. I just felt like it wasn't really worth it to make a series on that, and I didn't feel like recording anyway. Alright, so you guys go ahead and slay all of those. In other news, I guess by the time you guys see this video, at some point in this morning, when this goes up, there should be more Warhammer news, which I am looking forward to, and I'll definitely be looking out for it. I've got $5 on the Warhammer 2 DLC being, I mean, everyone's saying it's gonna be Beastmen. Honestly, like, I'm gonna throw it out there that it's gonna be vampire counts and dwarves. That's just my go-to guess. I could see Beastmen being in there, so I could also see the DLC being. I could honestly see it being dwarves and Beastmen with a vampire counts free DLC. But who knows? We'll see tomorrow morning if it is to happen that way. From what I've heard, there is going to be Warhammer 2 and Warhammer 3 news, so I am looking forward to that. I'm hoping we get some DLC for Warhammer, because it's been a while for Warhammer. It's been since, what was the last DLC? I always forget the names. It was the Molder DLC, Clan Molder and the Sisters of Twilight. And that was a couple of months back now, so it's been a little while. And if they do release a trailer or news about it, then we can expect it in about 2 weeks, so middle to end of June. Best case scenario, maybe the end of June. Honestly, I am extremely excited for Warhammer 3, and when that drops, I hope I'm not in classes at that time, because I am definitely not going to be doing anything else but playing that game. Especially multiplayer. I can't wait to see how the meta kind of develops for the 3rd game in competitive there. Ooh, Erebor's been retaken by the dwarves. Good on ya. Now, we are making a lot of money. We have a new general, Min Lazir. Welcome to the family, my friend. Welcome indeed. Or should I say, my son. Bjorn's Halls is besieged. Alright, and ooh, we have a lot to build. Alkfood's got a guard barracks done. Does that mean we can get our elites? Okay, semi-elites, so we can't get the last tier. Do we need our hull for that? I think we do, yeah, which means we need to upgrade this place into a city. So let's actually turn down those taxes, see if we can get that population growth. We have all sorts of things we could get here, perhaps even... I mean, the Barracks of True Sons would not be bad just to get the stronger units, but I really like the economy that we're getting here. So we might just go for an armorer, because it's good to have armor upgrades. So we'll do that. And then we still have 7,500 gold. Herod got its conscription camp so we can get more income and more soldiers there. Not like we'll probably need them for the moment, but let's just get 2 of those to sit in there as garrison. We'll even grab that Warlord's Hall for an extra spot. Bile also got its garrison, or its conscription camp, which means the biggest thing here is the money that we get. We get 300 gold per turn from those conscription camps, which is very nice. And as long as we have a governor in these towns, they won't like rout or anything. Like, they won't revolt on us, is what I mean. Get a port here, but that's really not giving us too much income, so we'll hold off on that. We probably don't need to upgrade Bile anymore. Tharbad, though. Tharbad definitely needs some work done. We want to definitely max out our army barracks here, which means we need the High Palace. So, yeah, let's just go for that since it's right there. Population would be nice as well. But we do have these Royal Knights on the way. They'll be done next turn, which is fantastic. And we can retrain these Narduzagar. Only one of the units, though. So who's got more experience? These guys do it 2 chevrons with the weapon upgrade, so we'll retrain those ones. And then that just leaves Byrig, which has upgraded as well. Look at that proper Numenorian style city. Gimilthon will probably need to sit in there for a bit, kind of work on that public order. And then we were making our way towards Isengard, I believe. Oh no, we were trying to run away from Captain Muzzlug. It looks like he is going in for us here. But we do have an army somewhat here at Karas. Captain Zagur is going for Balorn, so we might need to reinforce Balorn a bit more, but there's actually nothing we can get here. We'll have to keep an eye on them. We might need to send our troops down there. We really just need to take Gund here. And that'll stop Isengard from basically going into our back line there, because I'm tired of them going for Balorn all the time. Only problem is our units are a bit weakened here. I'm trying to merge them, but they're already as condensed as they can be. We do have Gimilzagar. He'll probably be the general to fight off all of these guys. Let's just get him ready on the front line by parking him on that bridge. He's going to need some cavalry to deal with these guys. In fact, we overmoved. We're not quite on the bridge, but that's fine. Grab these Rossadon bowmen here. They can join his ranks. And then, wow, everything here is just destroyed, though. We don't have that many troops at the end of the day. I mean, we can stack archers and everything, and that'll help. Especially with having 2 units of cavalry, that will be a very, very useful advantage to us. But everything else here is virtually useless, honestly. I mean, we could take these Corsair archers, and we're going to need them. We're going to need every last man that we can get in his army. Is there anyone else we can send in from Alkfood, maybe? Oh, did I just add an extra D there? Oops. Maybe we could train something in Londair. Actually, we do have more units on the way. That's actually great. Those guys will be a big help. Let's get Falon warriors. And Minlazir, you should probably go up to Burgost and be the governor there. And we need to get reinforcements up there. So, there was that Dunland army somewhere over here. I don't know where they went, though. Maybe we can try to sneak these soldiers up there. Not sure. I mean, we do have the... We have Naktir here. It's going to be a while till we get actual proper reinforcements. We can get sellswords, though. We might... we're going to need that, honestly. If we're going to survive there, we're going to need sellswords. So let's grab those boys. And do we try to defend Buzra Doom? I mean, we can make it there shortly, but it's a village still. Or actually, no, it's a town. We have walls. So, I mean, we'll have an extra turn to get down there. Naktir can probably head up that way as well. Just see if we can kind of force off Chieftain Solas here. Maybe just work our way slowly each turn. And that pretty much does it for our armies there. Now, we do need to push up onto Mangalin here, or Matraith. There's no sense just sitting in Tharbad if we can be aggressive, so let us do that. We're going to grab everyone we can, because we're going to need every soldier that we have here. And, I mean, we'll get reinforcements next turn, but let's just start the march now. If you guys go over there, Argon's looking solid. We do have another Dunlanding town. Is this actually still Matraith? No, this is a different place. So we'll want to see if we can get some vision up there. Perhaps take this small force and work our way up here. Put that watchtower down. Put down another one, see if we can capture anything else. Doesn't look like we can. And then, yeah, we'll basically converge on Dunland up here. And hopefully if we can take out Moot Speaker Suh, as well as Chieftain Solas, then that should finish them off. They have a decent little bastion here, even with some Enedwythe marksmen, the last stand of Enedwythe. I mean, we could offer them peace if they want it, but I don't think they're gonna take it, and I don't think we have a diplomat anywhere to do that with. The closest one is this guy who's in the Dunland, in Old Dunland over here. We do have Lord Gimilzor. You probably need to go to Dunyard. And we need reinforcements down there, so let's just send in all of the soldiers that we can spare from Dunlarric down to the south. It doesn't like us right now. That's fine. We can have Gimilzor go over there and fix that whole problem that we're having. In fact, don't we have another governor sitting somewhere? I think we do. Oh yeah, Astamir. Astamir's not really doing anything. Perhaps Astamir could go lead over in the east, or he could go towards Balorn. I'm thinking if we station him at Balorn, that'll give us a potential general to go fight off Gondor. Although I really want Gimilkhad out of here. I mean, he's a great leader, but we might just try to switch over. Astamir is an old man, 70 years old, and he's actually got a full retinue here, so I'm not sure what we could actually do to increase that. Although Gimilkhad might just have pure military buildings. I mean, he does have architect. Can we actually just pull you out of there? Yeah, we can. Honestly, that's making just enough money. We need Gimilkhad to actually be out here fighting in the war. The question is north or south? We have Mundamir in the north. We also have Gimilzor and Gimilthon over here. Gimilthon will probably go north. So Gimilkhad will probably be the man to lead the assault into Gondor. So let's have him deal with Isengard down there. As in the backwaters here, Naktir tries to defend us from Enedwythe. We'll do our best. Alright, and we are under siege again, but that's been a constant in this campaign now, hasn't it? And that won't stop us. Isengard is going to attack Dunyard here, but I think we can hold out just fine. They have mostly trash units. We might be able to beat them on the field. Let's see how much. Do they outnumber us? Oh yeah, they do. Let's not tango with that. Let's use the walls as our catapult to our advantage. I mean, most of their numbers just come from these really bad orc units anyway. But considering we don't have cavalry or much infantry, I'm not willing to risk this battle yet. We have civil disorder in two cities, Dol Amroth and Dunlarric. Actually, well, Dol Amroth got really messed up right now. That actually, wow, okay, so even on low taxes, that's not good. We can, wow, 700 civilians were killed here? My goodness, what the heck? I guess it was, you know, suffering from squalor. We have a general on the way, though, it'll be fine. Gimilthon will get to Dunlarric and deal with that issue. Bree doesn't like us, but I mean, that's fine. We're going to be taking out their land soon anyway. Alright, everything else is looking pretty solid, and then Buzzard-Doom is under siege as well. We can bring in these Royal Knights now to join up with Mundamir's forces, and now this is a proper army. These bad boys are going to get so many kills, hopefully. Hopefully they will. Now we do have Minlazir. You keep heading up this way. In fact, I'm not sure if we're going to make it in time, are we? Chieftain Solas might actually take us out before he can make it there. We're going to need to defend down here in Dol Amroth. We don't want to lose that, and next turn it would revolt for good. Sell swords. Let's see, this is tough. I mean, we need sell swords up there. You go there, be the general. Sell swords can work their way up this way. And hopefully we can, if he takes Buzzard-Doom, we can retake it. And in fact, actually, we could have got more mercenaries, couldn't we? Forgot about that. Yeah, 2 Saurline mercenaries. I'll grab those 2, put them in there. And in fact, that fixes our issues. I wish I noticed that first. I would have sent them down there, and then we would have had Naktir go up that way. But that's fine. This is totally fine. Our navy, I don't even know what they're doing right now. I don't think they need to do anything. In fact, we might not even have a need for a navy at this time. Are there any extra units we could divert around? Mounted warband, actually a very elite force here, can go join up with Gimilkhad. Amazing these guys don't have armor upgrades though. We'd probably have to get them to Alkfood. In fact, we need to get our ships back down here. This guy actually has an army in it. Oh, perfect. I didn't even realize we have reinforcements on the way. Perfect. That's exactly what we needed. A very strong force. Now, we could send these guys. Yeah, they need to go to the south, for sure. We need to start dealing with Isengard and all of that. Now, Gimilkhad, why don't you take those reinforcements? You have a powerful Isengard army to deal with. And Gimilkhad, keep making your way downtown. Is there anything else we can recruit here? Nothing yet. That's a little unfortunate. Perhaps we could grab some extra units to supplement our forces from Lond Angren. Perhaps some Dunish axemen or maybe Corsair raiders here might not be a bad choice. More like fishermen can do some damage, certainly. And Falon border guards are tanky. Let's just grab all those guys just so that we have them. And then perhaps we can use our fleets to ship around our reinforcements to get them to the front lines a little bit quicker. Besides that, I think that does it for this round here. We're going to suffer from a few attacks, but we should be alright. We could move Gimilkhad to engage this guy. Does have double berserkers though, that's a little threatening. I kind of just want to hold the bridge at this time, but they also have that ballista. So it's tough to decide. I mean, we need to go this way for sure. So yeah, screw it. We need to take this army out. Captain Muzrat against Gimilkhad. We can't be playing passively anymore. We need to make some progress in this campaign, and we need to shut down Isengard for good. Alright, and a beautiful, somber lit day, probably the mid-morning, I'm guessing? Or maybe it's the late evening. And we have a lot of archers here. Let's get all those guys grouped up. And we don't have much infantry, but we do have cavalry, the most powerful thing in Medieval 2 by far. And we have household guard that can easily hold the front line. So, front line, just spears everywhere as far as the eye can see. Probably use these Falon border guards because they're fast. They can pretty much support our cavalry wherever we send them. Now we have two crossbows here. Let's put them on the right flank as well. Kind of use them as their own little snipe force, and then group 1 can just be behind the front line like that. Alright, Falon border guards will move up to support the crossbows along with the horsemen, while our main line holds somewhat defensively. Just a bunch of archers and skirmishers. We might want to take to the trees with these guys though, because they are unshielded and they're probably going to be shot at immediately by Isengard. Now hopefully our cavalry can just force the enemy, and I think they will. They'll be able to force them to decide that they need to engage us and they can't just run away here. We'll do the most damage that we can first though. You guys keep on running up this way. You hit these raiders. I don't care how many units are around them, just go for that charge. Hopefully the general's in one of these units and we get a quick, easy kill on him. Alright, Dunlanding horsemen, pull out now. That was a decent charge. Some of you will die, but that's fine. Someone had to do it. You guys pull out that way. Alright, 10 of them died, maybe 12. This is all fine though. They do have berserkers here. But we do have crossbows, which are pretty much wasted on berserkers, honestly. But they might be able to make something work here. If we can kind of just surround them, though, or at least, shoot them with crossbows. I mean, they'll still die. Crossbows are high damage. We have lots of cavalry here. My frame rate's suffering a little bit right now. I'm not sure why that is. Let's try turning down the grass a little bit. I think my computer parts are just getting a little bit old. I might need to upgrade those. And we're actually getting decent kills. That's not bad. Here we go. Dunlanding horsemen right into the back of the Isengard Uruk-hai raiders. For who they once served, they now cut down en masse. Dunland has gone to war. We're doing okay on those berserkers. They're definitely surviving. Oh, we need to take out that ballista. You guys fight the sellswords. That is a losing fight for sure. But with support, they might be okay. Berserkers are dying en masse. As long as we can keep up that pressure with the archers, we will be solid. In fact, archers, I really need you guys to shoot at berserkers, not anything else right now. We did shut down that ballista, which is fantastic. Now you guys need to run away from those Uruk-hai raiders. Nope, they're going to have to be in combat. Alright, we need to get cavalry to support. You guys run this way. How are we doing up in the front lines here? Looks like we're alright. Uruk-hai raiders here fighting us, but we have plenty of skirmishers to deal with them. Crossbows definitely taking some damage from that assault. But if we can turn this around. We can definitely turn this around. Ooh, they have crossbows too. I didn't realize. If we can figure out which one their general is, though. Looks like he's actually on this unit of orc fighters, of all things. That's actually not too bad to deal with. Crossbows should hopefully be able to deal with those Uruk-hai crossbows, as our archers are all pretty much all shooting at them, which is great for me. Oh, orc fighters getting engaged there. That's fine, though. You guys keep pulling out. Keep pulling out. Everyone shoot on their crossbows. Alright, thankfully these Uruk-hai raiders are getting off of our infantry. We're about to take another charge, but that's fine. You guys hit those orc fighters. We need to make routes happen, like, right now. Yep, just take the charge. It'll be fine. Go into defensive mode. Maybe fire one more volley as you get hit. Oh, nope, that didn't work. I think this is their general unit. No, wait, no. It is the sellswords. That makes it actually quite tough. Dunlanding horsemen, I need you guys to really pull your weight right now. Alright, archers, stop firing. Just go into melee. Screw it, why not? We're killing way too many of our own forces right now. We need to get our armor-piercing units on those sellswords. I sent my infantry up a little bit late here, but that's fine. It means we just had some in the reserves. Alright, capture every last one. We are going to execute every last soldier on this battlefield. Our Azrazair crossbows are actually holding out relatively fine in melee. They will lose unsupported, but I mean, as long as they can hold that line. Cavalry, I need you to be running, please. Everything else is getting engaged. Resident footmen, go ahead and charge those raiders. You guys too. You guys capture those as the orc fighters should be going down now. Our Falon border guards, they're doing amazing just holding the line against those units for so long. Now we can just go ahead and envelop the last remnants of the Isengard force and then deal with those, what do you call them? The sellswords last. Looks like this army of Uruks was led by a mercenary captain of all things. Saruman relying on sellswords at this point in his campaign. Or his orcs not strong enough. Or his orcs really so weak that he must call upon the forces of men after other men have betrayed him. After all, Dunland is now... The sons of Dunland now fight against Saruman. And those that remain are a splinter faction that has moved into Cardolan. Honestly, they're not going to be doing too well. Now, you guys, no more fighting. Or no more firing, I should say. Have any more halberdiers? Yes, we do. Let's get those guys on to melee. See if we can get a quick and easy slaughter on these sellswords. Hopefully get a few kills with the cavalry. Yes, the general is dead. Sellswords dying on the charge, and they are routing. We will teach these men that they should not fight for the white hand, and that it was futile. What else is still fighting here? Uruk-hai archers, of all things. Still fighting. Whoa, we need them to stop. Let's go shut those guys down now. Let's not let them get away. Everyone shut these men down. It's the last remnants. And it's always just archers that survive at the end of the battle, isn't it? There's something about their ammo counts that make them just have a lot of morale. 86%, we need that sweet 90%. And then we will execute every last Uruk-hai. Well, I lost 278, which is fantastic. Most kills, Dunlanding horsemen at 234 and 227. Great work to those. That's why you need cavalry. Cavalry is so strong in Medieval 2. It's probably, Medieval 2, I'd say, probably has the strongest cavalry of any Total War. Maybe Attila? I never played too much of Attila, though, so I'm not really sure. I know horse archers were strong in Attila. But in Medieval 2, cavalry is just devastating. And we're going to execute those guys, and then... I know Isengard has some forces down there, but we just need to ignore them. Actually, they're going for Gondor. Okay. They might take that. That actually works for me just fine. If they take Gondor City there, that means that we can just simply take it. Alright, I think that was everything now. I mean, we could get a few more units, maybe some Dunlanding horsemen. We still have gold. We might want to build public order. Although it's really just culture that's the problem now, isn't it? Yeah, I think every other one of my cities is fine the way they are. I don't really have a need to invest in them. I mean, yeah, we get a conscription camp here in Karas and basically make more money. It's gonna hurt our growth, but I mean, hey, it is money at the end of the day, and it's more units. Especially up here in Isengard, we kind of need some extra forces up here. So next turn we'll be able to fight with Mundamir. Zorzagar is on his way to Karas Nirnaled. Yeah, he's just going to go straight for that. I think his force can do it. And we have reinforcements up here as well. And 99 turns in, we're doing well. Mercantile acquisition? Ooh, we have to target Wally. Wally? Ooh, that's probably not worth the money that we'd lose not sitting on this place. Although... He's been losing money. He's not been making as much as he used to. His finance has definitely gone down. Perhaps we need him to move a little bit, but that's fine. Castellan, keep on doing what you're doing. After all, he's just slinging his pipeweed around. He's just getting used to the Hobbit lifestyle, but that's fine. He gave us our money in the early game, and he is still giving us money now, and there's no way for us to replace him anyway. Alright, now we do have a port in Bragos that is finished, which is great. And then we have the Master Mason's Hall in Balorn. We probably need to keep working on this place as well. We could get maybe a practice range there. We get all of our strong archers here, so let's do that. We'll just really fortify this place. Now, Isengard, what? Where did you go? They get beaten back by Gondor. They must have, huh? Right? Oh, no, they're right there. Captain Sigur. And a full Gondorian army just sitting right there. We need to watch out for that. Milzigar, make your way onto Gund. I think you can take this force out. It is a full-size city also. Now what are we under siege by? What is attacking us here? Warg Marauders. Ooh, those will actually probably beat us. But that's fine. Alright, we might lose some cities. I mean, I'm not really worried about Bregnos. It's kind of a garbage place anyway. We might be able to save it with Gimilkhad. In fact, they're wargs. They can't even attack us. Yeah, unless they had infantry, they can't do anything. Let's get those guys here at Karas because they're very strong. We're not making much more money. That was kind of to be expected, though. And thankfully, it looks like Chieftain Solas has decided to simply sawed off, so now we must fight him on the battle. Ah, we can't even reach him, but maybe with these cell swords, yes, and yes, there we go. We will not let them be commanded by the AI. If we can take this man out, that leaves only one general for Enid that we need to deal with, and then they will be gone. And we have the trebuchets we need to take down their last castle anyway. The superior siege weapon, I might add. And all we need to do is simply wait for our reinforcements. And I'm guessing the enemy is going to be up on top of the hill. If I had to just simply guess. Can I not deploy up here? What the heck? Okay, there we go. In fact, wow, they aren't. They're just going to sit down here. Is that Dwarven music playing? Did they just say Kazade Menu? Interesting, interesting. Well, we actually brought the right kind of reinforcements. So Mordag skirmishers, Beruthiel's watch, 2 trebuchets, warband, a general, and armsmen. So we really have the right army here for dealing with the last of Enidwaith. Elite units, strong missile units, strong infantry, cavalry, and the superior siege weapon. Which might not see that much use here, to be honest. Like, it is just artillery, and artillery in Medieval 2 is pretty bad at killing infantry as well as just units in general. It's pretty poor at doing. In fact, we probably don't want them to get on top of this hill. There's no way our trebuchets are going to have any use here. General, just get up here. Bring up your armsmen. Bring up your archers. In fact, they're already here. Fantastic. You guys start firing. Where is our cavalry? They need to get up to the top of this hill. Beruthiel's watch are already here. This is great. Let's just start firing with them because they are very accurate. Guys with their crossbows, just keep on moving up. They're in the trees now, which means they're going to take some of these missile shots a little bit better than they were in the open area, but that's okay. Trebuchets, just keep making your way up. You probably won't be seeing any use today. Crossbows, head up that way. Maybe you can kind of avoid skirmish fire. Beruthiel's watch are taking some damage. It's kind of to be expected, though. You know, crossbows. I hate the trees. I'm gonna be honest, I really hate these trees. Makes it really hard to tell what's going on. Now, you guys just get engaged. Cavalry, are you guys up here yet? Yeah, get engaged. Get engaged now. Everyone just work on those Dubshith Foresters. Clan Heralds should go down from our sellswords. Hopefully they aren't throwing javelins at our Beruthiel's watch, but of course they are. Of course they are. In melee, and they're just going to toss javelins at us. And kill like 10 of them. We're like in melee, stop firing. Come on. I mean, I know how to do this myself too, like I know how to abuse that. But it's annoying when the AI does it. Alright, screw it, just go in. We don't even need to shoot anymore, just stop. Yeah, I don't like how the AI knows exactly which target to fight. Come on, shut those guys down. Get everyone involved. Now they don't have their spears out, so we should get a very solid charge downhill. But we are in the trees, which is not great for us. Pull out mounted warband. Going for another charge in just a moment. Let these guys hop on them. You guys grab those, grab that general's unit. In fact, can you guys get out of here? I know you're stuck on trees, but my goodness. Alright, if we can just get a quick charge now onto the backs of those clan heralds. That should pretty much write off the enemy. Hopefully we can kill these Falon border guards here. They are going to intercept us though, which sucks. Clan heralds though, yep, definitely taking some damage now. That's exactly what we want to see. Just keep fighting. I don't even care if you guys are going to get killed by Falon border guards. Yes, make him run away. Alright, General, go over there. Alright, who is left in melee? Is it just these sellswords? Or just these, Druidine hunters? I guess it is. Capture that general and execute him. Come on, why is it taking so long? Alright, screw it. Oh, now he's abandoning his men? I thought we captured him. Okay, you guys, shoot that general. Yep, just shoot him. I don't care. Just shoot him. Get rid of him. Kill him. Finish him off. Here, you guys capture those. Yes, he is dead. Perfect. Druidine hunters are now running away. If we can just execute the rest of those. Poor natives. And then that's just one last unit. And this is why we have cavalry, so we can actually chase down archers that run for the rest of their life. Whew, and we'll just end that battle. We know who got the most kills there. Probably the mounted warband. Now this must be Dol Amroth, or is this the Elven? Is this artwork depicting the Elven kind of civil war that they had in Lindon? I think that's what this is. I forget the history about that, but wasn't it like the Sindar elves were like, it was like a kinslaying and they were killing their own fellow elves? It was like some sort of civil war. I think that's what this is depicting here. Brutal stuff, honestly. Brutal stuff. Oh, we'll ransom out the remainder. I'm not really worried about those guys. Alright, now we border Ar-Adûnâim over here, our ally, so we can basically have the Azra Zaire units basically join the rest of our army. How are we doing on time? We're about 30-something minutes in. Mundamir, make your way, attack this man. Ah, we don't even need to do that. Just go straight for the capital. Now, it is a city. We have trebuchets. We can just go straight in. Chieftain Ardagan, welcome to your last fight of your life, and hopefully You're the last general Dunland has, and we can just get rid of them with this battle. Now, Metroith is a somewhat rich settlement, if I remember correctly. I mean, it is a town, and it's kind of in the middle of a few important areas, like Tharbad, and... well, I guess Tharbad's the only important settlement around it. Everything else is just trash. Like, Mangalin is trash. Aragon is bad for economy. Welcome, Trebuchet. This is where you belong. Here in the city, just destroying walls, doing what trebuchets do best. I'm not even going to worry about, should we take down the walls or work on these towers? That's the question. Yeah, let's go for the towers. Let's see how accurate you are. In fact, actually, we probably need to take out those walls, now that I think about it. Oh, don't want to use that ability. Let's use the regular rocks. They might be more accurate. Come on, shoot. Oh, and they missed. I might not have enough ammo for this. Maybe, let's see here. I might need to move them closer. Artillery is very inaccurate. If we can take down one wall, that's all we need. Problem is, I'm not sure how close we are to taking it out. Come on, bring it down, bring it down! Missing quite a few shots, though. That's not very cool. Well, while we're waiting on that, let's check out our Royal Guard here. Well, actually, we've already seen these. But the Royal Knights, basically same armor as the Royal Guard, but here on horseback with just absolutely wicked-looking swords. These things look devastating. And I really like the Crescent Moon shields that they have. Alright, how close are we on that wall? 60%? That's not great, honestly. But we do about 20% a hit, so one more shot that lands will take it out. Now, we'll need to figure out how we're going to actually break through here. We have halberdiers, so we can probably use those guys. As well as just lots of cheap units here, like Azrazar Raiders and the sort. We're going to need some armor piercing. We're going to need halberds. Mordag skirmishers probably as well. Alright, fantastic. Alright, you guys start working your way inside. Now, bandits will get wrecked by those warband, but that's okay. If we can take out the towers next, we'll be pretty safe. Corsairs get in there. Bandits, I'm not really expecting them to beat the warband. They just need to be a distraction for a moment. And let the rest of our forces pile in here. Ideally, we want to get our Kife Huntsmen around the flanks and get our halberdiers to shut down the warband. I'll keep our general away for now. Especially since he could take a lot of damage. He could get one shot. Perfect. There goes another tower. Let's work on the second one. That really kills the frame rate, though, when those things get destroyed. Alright, halberdiers, I swear, if you guys struggle to kill these warband, I'm going to be upset. Those halberdiers those halberds they have look really, really just devastating, nasty stuff there. Would not want to get stabbed by these guys. Yeah, they are taking down the heavily armored knights here. Or, well, mounted, I guess I'd equate these guys to maybe sergeants. Like mounted sergeants from Base Medieval 2, if I had to kind of assign them a specific role. Oh, that would have been nice to actually kill some of those pikemen. I don't think our trebuchet is going to do so well on that tower. I mean, it would be nice to get some point-blank shots in on these Dunlending warband, but I don't think it's going to work too well. Skirmishers head on up in there. Kife Huntsman, are you guys in this mosh pit? Yes, you are. Keep on running through. Let the halberdiers deal with the cavalry. Oh, we need to shut those guys down. Only, what, 28 of them? Yeah, they should be dying pretty quickly. It's just a matter of them actually getting those attack animations off and actually poking the warband. We can get these Kife Huntsmen out. Oh, actually on the walls would be perfect. Then they can fire down on our enemy. That'll do just fine. Maybe these skirmishers, if they can get up there too, that'd be nice. See your trebuchet. Why don't you just, you know, screw it, work on that wall. If you can't hit that tower, just work on that wall. Open another breach. Look, they should have maybe a little more ammo. They run out of ammo really quickly. Now, if we can make a breach here, I mean, no guarantee. We might need to push up a little bit. But we can definitely use that to our advantage. Like, it would be great to bust that down. Kife, I want you guys, like, pretty much just right there, as close as you can to the main blob here. Corsair Raiders, go ahead and pull out. You guys are no longer needed at this time. Just go ahead and regenerate that stamina. We'll get our ballista, or our trebuchets, really close to that wall to make sure we can make every shot count. Come on, Kife Huntsman, just get here. Not that hard to move up that way. Shooting on those Dunish hunters would be a good use. Let's do that. Trebuchet will just move up even closer. Get the Azrazai Raiders up to the wall. Hopefully the Kife Huntsmen here are firing, I hope. Yes, they are. That's great. We'll have these guys basically just run around, kind of walk their way to the town square. Come on, Trebuchet, you can do it. Alright, Kive Huntsman, work on someone else now. There's a lot of Dunlanding warband that way. I'm gonna get this Trebuchet really close to that wall. I don't want to miss any shots. Zaire, keep going up. Trebuchet, that's honestly probably, yep, screw it, just start firing. It's now or never, especially while they're up there. Hopefully we're still making good shots with these Kife. Yep, most of them are able to fight just over the walls, but they're fighting into Dunlanding warband who have a very high shield value, so kind of hard to take down a man with a tower shield when you've only got a bow and arrow. Alright, Trebuchets, do not fail me now. I know you're incredibly inaccurate, but you can do it. I believe you. Come on, there's one hit. Is that really only one hit? Come on. You have 3 of you. Start firing with every last one. If we can break down that wall, it would knock off the hunters, which is also a good, something good to have here. You really just want to get these axemen behind on the flanks. Come on, fire. Is it just one of them that's firing right now? Oop, here come the ballista shots. Let's watch out for those. It really is just that one that's firing right now, so that's kind of a problem. Alright, we're getting a little bit wrecked right now. We're at 60% damage on that thing. Trebuchets, please move up a little bit closer. Frame rate's starting to suffer a little bit. I worry that the trebuchets will get shut down. Can we get our knights in there? If we can rush our knights past everything here, that's going to be massive. Right, let's send in more bodies anyway. Let's send in some Falon warriors. Alright, Trebuchet, take down that wall, please. We need it to go down. Dunlendings are really holding out against us right now. What are you guys even firing at? Chieftain's bodyguard? That's fine. Alright, 80%. Come on, one more shot will do it. Look, literally only one is firing. I don't know what's with that. I know the rest can fire. This is just really bizarre. You guys need to avoid the pikemen. Get in there and avoid the pikemen, please. Do not let the pikes fire at you. Or stab you. That would be awful. Here, you guys start running now. Get to that town square. Trebuchet, take down that wall. It is time. Let these guys work on the chieftain's bodyguard. Once that wall's down, we'll have a new opening, and we have lots of raiders ready to go just to pour through that little section here. Come on, trebuchets. One more shot will do it. Please start firing with your whole unit and not just one of them again. Come on, here it comes. Fire. Please. Alright, they are bugging out right now. Maybe we need to give them some extra space here. Come on, just take down the wall. It's not that hard. We really need to get in here. We lost 3 knights trying to get into the city. Come on, just shoot the tower. What are you guys doing? Or shoot the wall, I mean. What do you... Seriously, why is this so difficult? Are they even doing it? Nope, they are definitely not. So let's just pull out away from the wall, I guess, because they are utterly useless. Alright, knights, get up here. We're going to need you. They're sending their reinforcements back to the city. Let's get Azur's Eye Raiders in here. We're not going to be able to flank. These guys are very exhausted. Well, I'm very disappointed in those ballista right now. Well, let's send in the Royal Guard since they can shield wall and push through here. A bit annoying that this did not work the way I wanted it to. Oh, now it works. Now it works after all of that. Alright, screw it. Corsairs, get in there. It's so weird how buggy they were. Well, let's get the trebuchets in there. Maybe we get a cheeky kill on those bodyguards. Alright, hold off the warband as long as possible, please. Maybe we can capture this town square if we can just keep them out of the center. I definitely don't want to use Royal Guard to fight these Dunlanding warband. Yep, just keep them away. This should be okay. Dunish Hunters running away. We're getting a flank here. Corsair Raiders easily able to cut down Dunish Hunters. This is a perfect matchup for them. Ife Hunters, I don't even know what you guys are firing at. It doesn't even matter. As long as those guys can just hold the line for 2 minutes as we work on Dunish Hunters and all sorts of other crap units here. Yeah, you guys need to go deal with those warband. You guys get ready for that shield wall push. Where are they? Are they in the middle? Okay, they are. So we won't even need the trebuchet here. Corsair Archers, deal with those Dunish Hunters. Kiwi Huntsmen, you might need to go into melee. There's another minute to hold. Come on, lads. Hold! Hold! Send in our general now. Kiwi Huntsmen can go in behind and start firing at these guys. We'll definitely kill way too many of our own forces if we are to fire in there. You guys just do anything you can to keep them out of that town square. 1 more minute, guys, until victory. Can we do it? Can we shut down these chieftains' bodyguards with our Royal Guard, who we now send into the front line? Kive Huntsmen, start surrounding these warriors. Don't even let them fight back. We're doing massive damage to these warband. We're winning the fight. I know, Kive, I know you guys only have daggers, but with enough of you, you can shut down all of these tower guards. Come on, just stab them. I love the sound effects in this game. The sounds of swords clashing with shield, plate, metal, leather. Just great. Especially the sound when 2 heavily armored units clash into each other. There's like a heavy thunk as the shields and plate mail collide with each other. Something that newer Total War games just don't have. This game truly is a masterpiece in my opinion. It is just the general now back here. 20 seconds and victory will be ours. We'll just speed up the timer now. 10, 9, 8, 7, and end of the battle! Whew, that was a little annoying with the way the trebuchet was acting up. I wouldn't mind have trebuchets be a little more accurate and kind of just artillery in general. Because honestly, they're really risky to use. They typically won't even pay for themselves in a battle. I mean, it's nice to have that morale support, but they're just so hard to actually land shots with. It's great when they do, but it's just like, it's a detriment because sometimes they'll hit your own forces as well. Or they'll completely over-predict where the enemy unit that they're targeting is going to, and they'll just sideline your entire formation. Well, we'll just simply occupy that, and Dunland finally actually destroyed. So Karis Nerdland should be a simple fight. Only bandits in here. And the rest of Dunland's forces here just scattered in the wilds here. Matriath definitely need to get your Dark Sanctuary here. And we can get rid of chicken farming for some money. We don't need a Master Horse Breeders Guild. Keep the military camp because it does give us law. That is definitely a bug. Yeah, not too bad here. Can we get anything else? Conscription camp. Oh, okay, we actually get Brayland Militia here and Woodland Archers. Great. Those guys are actually pretty solid. So if we want to get those units here, we can. We'll have to just hold the line for the moment, but at least, hey, that's one enemy dealt with for good. And it's about dang time. I was getting annoyed by that. Let's send in these reinforcements to join up with Minluzir. Might need to fight that one man off, but he should be okay. everyone else is on their way. Did we fight Isengard? We did. We're on the way to Gund. And we're trying to defend our, not capital, but Bregnos. Now we do have the defense here in Dunland, but I think I'll say that for the next Ar-Adûnâim episode. I think we've had quite a few long battles here today. So I will cut it a little bit short here, a little less than an hour. So this has been Sir Ar-Gimilkhad, and I will see you guys on the next one. Farewell.